Let's go play in an on-fire, radiation-filled, exploded spaceship. The beautiful Aurora is waiting for our attention, and we are past time that we got on board and had a look about. I have a fire extinguisher with me, and what else do I have? Wait. Bear with me. I have to go get some more things, I believe. Let me check my inventory. I have a repair tool, but I don't have a cutting device. And I have the blueprint for it, so I can make it. And I guess while I'm over here too, maybe I'll look at other tools that I could bring with me. I'll be right back. Well, how's about that? Lucky I got those diamonds, and you'll have seen me, just before I do this, a little tip for you, should you wish to play this yourself and you haven't already. I separated out the battery that I had that was full, and I put it into the storage unit, and I kept this battery with 0 charge in it, because I still don't have a battery charger. Then not charged batteries are far less valuable than charged batteries right now, and you can use the non-charged battery to make the laser cutter, and when you make it, it will come, get out, fully charged. Where is it? There it is, fully charged. Laser cutter charged 100% with a not charged battery. Doesn't make sense? I don't care, it works in our favor. And now, you know what I just found out. We'll take this back so that I have a spare with me. I also have a spare power cell for what is about to happen with our transportation. And one more thing I was thinking of doing, I'm not sure I can. Tools, is it in tools? Come on. No, propulsion cannon, ingredients unknown. I was hoping that maybe we'd have a propulsion cannon going in here, because we might need one to get stuff out of our way, but maybe we'll be lucky and we don't. I can't remember if we do or not. So I've got probably want to get a little bit more food and a little bit more water, and I'll do that now, and we'll head back over. We'll be good to go. Hello, by the way, yes, anybody new, welcome in. I am known as Micro from the Microcosm channel, and there is a main channel, Microcosm Gaming, which mainly hosts Minecraft content. Bit of crack, lots of fun. You should go over and check it out, especially if you're into Minecraft. We have a lot of stuff going on over there. Nice big long videos if you like those, or little short ones if you fancy that as well. But over here on Microcosm 2, we're doing this playthrough of Subnautica to start off our variety gaming channel. You should get involved, hit the old subs button, and give it a like and all that kind of stuff, and follow along, see how far we can go with this channel. I'm going to put a lot of games on it eventually, hopefully, things that I like and that you will like too. Some oldies and goodies, so I'm thinking about, you know, a few of the better held games of the last 10 years. Thank you. You know, things such as, you know, Witcher 3 perhaps. Let me know what you think about that idea. Red Dead Redemption 2 springs to mind. One of my favorite games of all time. I might put that up as well. And we can do more survival games as well. Maybe The Forest, Sons of the Forest, something like that, if you're into more horror style. We have loads of choice, of course. Anything that's available on Steam, I can and will play if you're interested in it. So let me know what your ideas for the next one. Of course, we have a lot to do here in this series. So if you're interested in getting involved, early days, and watching it grow, you can get in for the low price of $0.00. And just the effort of moving your mouse hand just very slightly, very slightly, depending on your mouse sensitivity, it might be barely anything at all, just slightly over, and then don't hurt yourself as you click with your left little finger there. Or if you're left-handed, you know, you do you freak of nature. But we can always, we can welcome in left-handeds as well. We can. I'll get a vomit bucket, we'll be fine. I'm only joking with you if you're left-handed, of course. Welcome in to this crazy place with terrible humor. But I do know some left-handed people, and it is for them that I am taking the piss. Hi. Okay, distractions managed. Ramblings finished. Let's go. Try attempt number 2 at boarding the Aurora. So I have to get all the way down to the end here, I believe. Have done this on a previous playthrough a long time ago. And I think if I round this corner and come in, there should be a means to get up to the bottom. But I have to get in through these broken pillars in order to make it in, I think. There's sparks going on. There's any number of
life form readings in this region are sparse. The Aurora's radioactive fallout will have devastating effects on the alien ecosystem if not contained within the next 24 hours.
Wait a second, what? Do I have to save the environment? Oh no! I thought it had done all its exploding already. Is there more exploding to be done? Alright lads, it's up to us. Only I can prevent forest fires and radioactive decay, resulting in ecosystem collapse. I'm not doing a very good job with the fires. There's a lot of these lads around trying... Oh, they're very bitey. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. I'm trying to save you. Look at how saved you are. Oh, Lord. Right, let's... see me shadow legging it. I can't get in here. This is what the propulsion cannon would have been handy for. So that's useless. I need another way in. Do you know a way in, lads? Can we be mates? Can you show me a way in? You seem to have calmed down a lot. You just needed a smack to put you in your place. Now we have respect for each other, don't we? I'm hoping that... there we go. That I can get a bit of water because I didn't bring a lot with me. Just being lazy. I'm wanting to get this started because I'm excited.
Ship's structural integrity.
You don't say.
Suppression equipment and laser cutters may be required. Exploration is conducted at your own risk.
Well, that's lovely. You could have told me that before. Luckily I was... Go away, go away. Luckily I was thinking for myself. And managed to bring me laser cutters and stuff with me. Is this a way in or not? There's a big hole there, but I can't seem to get... Maybe I need to put these fires out. Right, that's why I brought the fire extinguisher. Let's put this in here. I keep pressing the wrong button. Stop. Just stop. Animals don't know that you're trying to help them, you know? They're just... I'm on fire! Save me, animals! No, didn't even budge. No. How do you feel about getting fire suppressed? This is not working. I don't think that's a hole I can go in. I've put fires out for no reason. Let's find other holes to suppress fires around. I don't know what I'm saying. Is there a hole up here somewhere that I can get in? There's more things I can open and stuff I can get. Let's do that. Ooh.
Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Yeah, my human tissue. They've been nibbling on me shins for the last few minutes. You're very good at telling me stuff after the fact. I will need one of these right now, to be honest. And look, he buggers off with his little digestive tract full of me shins. A bit more water. Stop, lads. It's getting old now. Stop. That wasn't them. That was something exploded in my face. It's not a pleasant area, generally. Can I go on this bit, maybe? Oh yeah, this seems familiar. Okay. I guess I might need to come back at some stage with the propulsion cannon to move those things that were in my way. Oh, I'm getting rained on. Because that might be a different part of the ship, you know? Good, they're giving me enough first aid treatments, at least, to revitalize some of my shin flesh. Ow. Okay, that might be too many. See, they gave me another fire. I didn't need to bring the fire extinguisher after all. Better to be double prepared than not prepared at all, don't you think? Are you going to go out? Go out. Kind of bad fire extinguishers. It reminds me of my little fire extinguisher that I have in the kitchen that is for peace of mind, but I don't know how useful it would be in an actual large blaze. If something started on the stove and I got to it within 30 seconds, it might stop the fire, you know. But if I was looking for one of these lads and half the kitchen was on fire, probably I'm in trouble. I should be calling the fire brigade first. I'll leave that there. I'm not sure I need it, and I'm very aware of my inventory space, so I know where it is if I need it later on. Let's see what's inside. We have another battery. I'm going to open up this so that I have a flashlight, because it's probably hard for you to see. Again, I'm keeping it relatively dark in the playthroughs because it adds to the ambience. Oh, look what we have here. Propulsion cannon fragment.
Systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Okay. Alright, that's a shame. Propulsion cannon fragment, does that give us a full propulsion? It does, but I'd have to go back and make it, and
acquired.
Let's just keep going for now. Let's see what the PDA says. So loud.
New PDA data.
Have to find it. Aurora engineering drone log. Okay.
Exiting sleep mode. Loading voice recognition. Engineer Barclay and Chief Technology Officer you identified.
Drone, get me a propulsion cannon.
Repulsion cannon retrieved.
Hey, Berkeley. Install that circuit box with that repulsion cannon and you'll punch a hole in the cargo bay.
Damn it, Drone, I said propulsion, not repulsion. Recalibrate sensors.
Sensors recalibrated.
Sensors aren't the problem. I tweak the program. It's like you now. It doesn't like being told what to do.
Drone, I know...
His name's Albert now.
Albert, I know it's not your fault, but it would really help me do my job if you'd bring me what I asked for. Thanks for your time.
Propulsion cannon retrieved.
Thank you. Now go away.
Entering hibernation mode.
Boss, this hobby of yours isn't making my job any easier. Or safer.
Maybe so, but it's all that's stopping me from being so bored I take a spacewalk in my skivvies.
Spacewalk in your skivvies. What a great name for a band. I feel I have got two options now, right? There's a fire which will allow me to go in that direction if I put it out. Or I go back to the base, make the propulsion cannon, and I can open up all the areas of the ship, it looks like, to get into. What do you think? Go back and make the... Is that what you're saying? Go back and make the propulsion... Okay, okay. You've convinced me. I'll return once I have done so. Okay, one propulsion cannon acquired. Oh, that's satisfying. Hello. Oh, anybody, listen, I will be friends with all of you, but anybody who bites my shins now gets a propulsion cannon to the face. You don't really have a face. To the large, centrally located eyeball. Alright, just so we have an understanding. Otherwise, friends, here to help. I'm a little bit stuck here. What's going on? Right, well, this means that I can get in through this first door. So let's do that and check out what's there. This is so... Oh, that was unintentional. Unintentional. There's no need for that. It was unintentional. It kind of obliterates them. I almost feel bad. Almost. I saw him coming for me. He had shins in his eyes. I love this weapon so much. It's not supposed to be a weapon, but it's a weapon. Oh no, there's a fire in the way as well. Oh look. They thought of everything. So let's do this, number 4, and then go out, number 4, and let's put it out and see what's behind door number 1. Go out. Oh dear. Did you ever see a movie with like firefighters in it? And there's backdrafts and all that kind of stuff. It reminds me of that, you know, the way the fire almost looks alive. That's scary stuff, that is. Anything up here at this point? I don't think so. So we're heading down into the depths. Again, it's quite dark, but I like it. Anything back here? This looks like an area that they would hide something. Are you hiding something? No, can't open that. Oh! Is this the captain's quarters? This might be... It doesn't say captain's quarters. Cargo. Are we in a cargo bay? I don't think that's the captain's quarters, so we need more codes. I mean, if I don't find a quarters that says captain's, I will come back and put it into that code panel, but I don't think that's it. Ah, okay. Do those things zap me if I get near to them? I feel like they should. This is what I needed the opener, the laser cutter for. So let's use it now that we've got it and made it and thought ahead and all that good stuff. Oh, it's quite slow. Talk amongst yourselves. How's your day been? You doing all right lately? How's your family? I hope they're well. Hope the weather's nice for you lately. Coming into summer in the northern hemisphere. You wouldn't think we're headed towards the cooler months here in Australia. It has been bloody hot, mate, and continues to be. What's this room made of? It's got all sorts of large things in it. And it looks angry. It looks very angry up there. And there's a thing down here that looks like data terminal download. The black box.
New PDA data.
Let's have a look at what we found there. Operations logs, is that what we picked up? There it is. I might just pop up where there's air before getting into reading books.
Oxygen.
Yes, oxygen. I am now stuck, but I'm not panicking. That's a figment of your imagination. I don't think I'm getting back up there, but at least I'm not drowning. There's a fire raging above my head, but I'm going to call that cozy. Let's read what it says. Aurora's black box data initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b. High velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signals sent to Altera listening buoy via long range comms relay. Impact detected. Lifepod bays on starboard side compromised. Oh no. Outgoing communications compromised. Was it only half the life pods were ejected? Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual plotting transfer to Captain Hollister. Life pods 1 to 25 launched successfully, entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact registered. Drive core shield compromised. Emergency bounce backs received from 8 life pods on planet surface. Human life signs detected over long range at T800 hours. Personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems maintenance chief Riley Robinson. Altera HQ rescue solution received at T8 hours to high priority terminal in captain's quarters. Monitoring equipment failed. T+13. What a terrible catastrophe. But we learned something from that. Number one, they had a bit of a Titanic. Maybe not that they didn't have enough life buoys, but only half of them launched. So we lost a lot of people. Oh, this looks terrible. I'm going up. Ah! Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Is there anything up here? We learned something else though as well. Oh, there is a way down. We also learned that Well, number one, there's information that we need from the captain's quarters. We kind of knew that already. What's down here? Oh, this is where I came from. It's all a bit confusing. But also that the cause of the crash wasn't some of the other suspected causes, one of which was some crazy planting a bomb. But it was an energy source from the planet, so it was shot down. Right? I can't get in there, so now I must backtrack. Bear with me. So for those of you just joining us in the series, we had previously discovered an alien base. Is this scannable? No. That indicated it had discovered a bacterial infection infested the planet, was brought here. Well, I can't say it was brought here, can I? I'm not sure I know that it was brought here, but it was here. And in order to stop that from spreading across the universe, I guess, the galaxy, whatever distance is available to the aliens, it was shooting down craft coming in or going out from the planet's atmosphere. So that was one of the possibilities as to what happened to our ship. But also we had like a message from a Krazen who was talking about releasing himself back into the aura of the universe or something, and he was the all-knowing blah blah blah. He sounded a little bit unhinged. So it became a possibility that this was a purposeful thing. I don't think it was after all that. I think maybe he became unhinged because of the trauma of all this. Who knows? But I think it was that we were shot down by the planetary defense system, basically. We are going in here, wherever here is, because of our wonderful, wonderful propulsion cannon that I have fallen in love with. There's things in my way, though. Don't tell me I can't get in. I can get in. Fantastic. So I have a couple of doors now that... Oh, need to replace battery, sir. Battery. No, battery. Yes. That's my last one. Hopefully I find more. What was I saying? Yes, hopefully I was just about to say that we had other doors that we need to open up.
Damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Well, screw me then.
Vital signs stabilizing.
After all of what I just said, literally after I just said, is she listening to me? Is this game patched into my brain? I'm so freaking out right now. Why would you contradict me just as I had said the thing about being shot down? No, there's no weapon signature, mate. I don't know what you're rambling on about, telling these people bullshizzle. What? How did the game do that? Genuinely hilarious. That's so weird. Oh, my propulsion cannon's battery goes down very, very fast. I need to find more batteries if I want to keep using it. Okay. We have to go this direction. That's disappointing. I need a code to get in down there. So this is our only direction remaining to us. I'm having fun though. Are you having fun? Oh, I'm on fire! I'm not having fun anymore! This game, I swear, it seems very interactive. It feels like a game from the future that reacts to you in real time. Another PDA. Let's listen.
Integrating new PDA data.
Codes and clues. Note to self. So here we are finally in open space. We crossed the galaxy to install a phase gate. Oh. To send ships to mine resources, to build more expensive ships, to install fancier phase gates. Are we trying to exhaust the galaxy? Or just ourselves? Wasn't it very thoughtful? Well done. 1806, Yu's birthday, 40 weeks before we get home. 400 weeks, it feels like, before we get home. Not enough credits, Altera paying me. 1454. Cargo bay code. Did these mean anything though? I wonder. But this is 1454 cargo bay. Remember that, 1454. I have it in my databank anyway, but 1454 Cargo bay door. Data terminal.
Integrating new PDA data.
Okay. What does this one say? Why do you keep putting it in weird different places? Public documents? Yeah. Phase gate announced for the Iridne arm? Iridne arm. Okay. Altera launches the Aurora. The furthest reaches of inhabited space are due to expand as Altera Corp launches a newly constructed capital ship carrying a phase gate bound for the Iridne arm. The Aurora will travel from a space dock on the edge of Altera space, making hundreds of consecutive phase gate jumps. Oh, I see. That's how they're getting about. Through 9 different Transgov authorities and arrive on the far side of the arm in 3 months' time. From there, the command crew will pilot the ship beyond the final phase gate, arriving in the next solar system approximately 18 months later. It's a big old trip, isn't it? There, the elite team of engineers will begin a 6-month construction project on the new phase gate, a multi-trillion credit investment. I don't know, is that a lot? Allowing for inflation? And how many years have passed? Is this in the future? Or, I don't know, a galaxy far, far away? I don't know. It will...
Calorie intake recommended.
I don't have any calories. Absence of instance in the region, the vessel is equipped with a terminal for nuclear. Altera Group currently operates 9% of the Vega monopoly. Okay. I don't have any calories. I didn't bring any calories with me. I thought I would find calories. I have a bit of water. That doesn't count. So I have to go deeper and hope I find some calories. Any calories here? No. Oh, pick up prawn suit poster. Alright. Alright. I'm going looking for calories. Not sure there'll be calories down here, but we shall try. I guess this is the cargo bay doors, the only way we have in at the moment. 1454, right? Open. Correct. Oh, if this is calories? It knows! This game knows! I swear it knows what I'm talking about. I'm slightly delighted and freaked out. Let's have our calories graciously given to us by the Subnautica gods. Anybody else had a playthrough like this? I'm glad it's answering my requests rather than using them against me or whatnot. I say, hoping that that's not the last time a good thing will happen to me. Let's see if there's any more good stuff down here. I think I have all of this. What's this? Another nutrient block. It's just doubling down. The game loves me. I love it. It's happy days. What's this? This is a Cyclops engine fragment. Wonderful. How many do I have of these? 2 of 3 now. We're getting there with the Cyclops. I'd love to have a Cyclops. I don't know if I ever had a Cyclops in previous playthroughs. What's down here apart from fire and death and destruction and pain? Oh, that looks stingy. What's this? Take item. Another you can probably calm now with the nutrient blocks. I'm not ungrateful, but I could probably do with a drop of water. I swear to God. You will be thinking, I don't blame you in the slightest. You'll be thinking that I have edited this or in some way manipulated it so that happens. I promise you I am not. I love it. It's the best thing that's happened to me in a game in a long time. I'm wondering what else I can do now. Do I push it? When I open this, I will have... What do we want? What do we want? We already have a forklift. I mean, that's most of our prayers come true. What could we want? I mean, I want another battery. How's that? Nutrient block. Okay, see, it doesn't work like that. You can't manipulate it into giving you what it has to want to give you It's like a girl. I have a girlfriend now, and the girlfriend is this game. It's probably one of the more pathetic things I've said in my life. Bit of water, grand. Alright, we'll move past that. Is this a door I can go in through? No, it's a hole in the wall, and then there's this downy bit where we go down, and it's explodey, and it's... Let's just keep going. The game is taking care of us beautifully. Ah, don't rain stuff on me because I said you were doing a nice thing. And then you're like, yeah, but I just wanted to do the nice thing myself without you pointing it out. So that it's just me doing it. And now I'm going to punish you for pointing it out. Don't do that. Don't be that kind of person, please. You're not a person, you're a game. I gotta get a hold of myself, lads. Right, we're off to see the wizard down this end. Oh, look at the battery that I asked for. Is that because I didn't push it, you see? Oh, what's down here? Another nutrient block. Right, we're full. We have plenty of nutrient blocks now. Oh, my belly couldn't handle any more nutrient. Damaged wiring. We can repair that. Right, well that turned out to be just a sea moth bay with a couple of sea moth fragments in it and not much else, so that's a bit useless. We'll continue to go around this direction. This is the direction we came in, and we'll go this way. So the drive room, it told me a minute ago, when I thought I was recording but wasn't, has been severely damaged. We kind of knew that, and when I come down here, there's a drive core, it seems. No signal. Pick up cyclone.
Local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
I got my suit on though, mate. Look, radiation helmet. Radiation. It told me that I'm not supposed to tinker with this unless I'm qualified. To which I say, what do you want me to do? Like, do I have to go to community college and come back? Do you want me to... Does it require a bachelor's or a master's, or will a certificate do? I'm proficient in Excel. Is that enough? How about I just fix it and you stop whinging at me? Honestly, scan. What's to be scanned? This thing. Drive core shielding breach. Okay. The Aurora's drive core is shielded by thick metal shell, which breached in multiple locations shortly after the crash. Once breached, it will continue to leak radiation into the surrounding environment until the breaches are sealed. After that point, the radiation in the environment will dissipate over time. Good, good. What amount of time are we talking? Days or 20,000 Chernobyl years? This procedure should only be attempted with appropriate radiation protection and a fully charged repair tool, and apparently a degree in microbiology. You heard me. Right, pick up Cyclops engine efficiency module. Okay. Cool. I guess I have to fix these. Can I fix these with me fixer? Repair tool, number 4. Stop pressing escape. I hit 5. Grand. Repair. It does work. It does work.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
And I smell a montage. Drive core breach sealed, huh? Do you like what I did there?
Radiation levels decreasing.
Very good, very good. Do you like me montage? I'm starting to get good at this video making stuff, aren't I? See these little buggers? There's leeches or something in the water. This game is a bit on the horrific side occasionally. They come off pretty easily with a knife, but you know, not until after they have sucked a little bit of your blood out, which I'm sparing for a different project. That's it done though, I think. I don't think there's anything else to do in here. I've saved everybody. I didn't even get a round of applause, but okay. The leeches weren't even grateful. That's environmental work though, isn't it? All you people out there actually doing that. You get very little thanks. Well, here it is now. If there's anybody who works in environmental work, I'm thanking you. Thanks for your efforts. It's very much appreciated. And the animals appreciate it too, I'm sure. Sometimes they kind of show it, and sometimes they bite you. That's the way it goes. Oh good, I needed another battery. I should drink something. I probably need more water actually, game. Wink wink, nudge nudge. And then we'll break into this room as well. Repair tool, no. I am running low on battery on a lot of things. So I'll put that there, take this out, put that back in there. Good to go. Ah, stop pressing escape. Right, okay. Anyway. Games. Other games that we could do is like more modern games. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was very popular recently. You can suggest any of the newer games and I'll consider playing them. Any that you think I should have a look at that are particularly good. Because quite often I'll come across games that are like major life-changing games. Real ones that you'll remember for a long time. But it's a long time after they've been released. So a heads up would be great. To get in early sometimes. What have we got here? A PDA, let's listen. Auxiliary mission orders.
New PDA data.
And that, it's not listen, it's read. Where is it? Drive short, we've already done that. Survivors. Okay. Mission search and rescue. Wait a second, I need to get to air. That'll do. Okay. Mission search and rescue. Target. Crew of the Mongolian vessel Degassi. Oh, the Degassi is a Mongolian vessel. Right, we have learned. Last known position, vicinity of planet 4546b. Arm. Contact. Mongolian emissary Jockey Kassar. What a great name. Aurora passenger quarters. Mission brief. A Mongolian vessel, the Degassi, disappeared almost a decade ago, carrying with it high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard the Aurora for emissary Kassar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degassi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Altera's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian Council. Oh, okay. Mission details. Aurora is due to perform slingshot maneuver, blah blah blah. That didn't go well. As will bring the ship within range of Degassi's last known position. So we were out here actually looking for the Degassi crew, the Torgals, yeah? So we came to rescue them. They were here before us, and then this all happened. How did they get here? Oh, I'm just putting two and two together. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the other... Oh, okay. The Degassi crew manifesto has been distributed to senior. So maybe we'll get that prawn here. Is this where we find the prawn? So the two and two together... The Torgals came here before us. They made it down, started their mission. It all went wrong in the end, right? Any of you people who don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch the previous episodes. You need to catch up. There's a whole bloody story, right? It all went wrong in the end for them, but they weren't shot down, right? When they came here, like us. So they brought the bacterial infection that then the aliens started shooting people down to stop from infecting everybody else. It seems maybe reasonable to assume that or to think it.
Integrating new PDA data.
Sweet offer. From Huggins to Wilson, really. You're telling me you've been on this rig more than a year and you never took a ride on the outside? Well now, you've only gone and gotten yourself a friend with the keys to a giant freaking robot suit. I'm not a fan of the word freaking, by the way. Sorry, Americans. Get yourself a better swear word. We've plain got nothing to do till we get Starside to work on the gate. You want to taste the stars? You've only got to say, my spare prawn suit's got your name on it. This is Riz, isn't it? Look at that for Riz. You wanna get in my prawn suit? You don't know what power feels like till you've crushed an asteroid with your bare, heavily mechanically augmented hands. I always say that. Wanna play catch with a passing meteor? Come by cabin number 1. The code's 1869, baby. Yeah, nice. 1869. Oh, jeez. What else we got here? Another battery. Lovely. I am going to drown if I'm not careful. I read all that underwater. So we have to find some crew quarters. Hopefully the captain's quarters will be there too. And then I'll have to find the code to that because I won't remember that from the last episode. Anything else around here? Bit of water. Lovely. Just what I hoped for. You know exactly what to get me for Christmas, game. Thank you so much. And I think that's it for this room. I look around too much. Let's keep moving. Prawn Bay. Hell yeah. Yes, another battery. Alright, let's see what's in the prawn bay. Can I get past the fire? Yes, I can. Prawn bay open. Prawn bay? Oh, okay. I don't have a lot left in the fire extinguisher. This might be my last use, so you better go out, fire. Oh, please. Okay. And then repair. With barely battery in this, but we have loads of batteries. So we're grand there. Oh, look at the prawn suits on the wall. Oh, and dangling from the ceiling. Why would you leave a prawn suit dangling like that? This looks very electrified. If you see water in real life that has sparks coming out of it, by the way, don't try to drink it. In fact, don't back away slowly. Don't touch it at all. Don't look at it. I wonder, can I get...
Picking up a faint black box signature originating on the other side of the hull breach in this room.
Okay. Hull breach. Is that direction? I mean, this is a hull breach. Maybe it's down there I have to go. I'll have a look around this room first, though. See if there's anything hiding under something. Let's turn the torch on. There's a lot of fire, but it's not exactly lit up in all the places that aren't on fire. We have... Oh, a power cell. Lovely, lovely. That might help. Anything else here? No. I don't suppose I can... Can I scan that? Oh, I can! Prawn suit fragment scan. Lovely! Can I scan the other bits too? Am I going to get the full prawn suit here? I bet I can't reach this. I can reach it! Thank you, game. That's 2 of 4. There's no way I can get to that one. Surely. But there are 2 here. Don't set yourself on fire. Don't set yourself on fire. Don't set yourself on fire. Okay, this one is fine. Any of this good stuff? No? No. And this bit... Oh, it feels very toasty. You would be roasted at this point in real life. Seriously. You're standing right next to it. I can get it. This is the 4th piece. We have ourselves a prawn suit, folks.
New blueprint acquired.
Acquired, if you don't mind. Amazing. That's going to help with all sorts of things and save us, perhaps, from future melting from fires. Speaking of melting, I hope you don't mind, but I said it was hot here in Australia earlier. Another power cell, brilliant. For the powering of the prawn suits, I suppose. Yeah, it's been quite a hot summer here for us. And it is no longer summer. It should be cooling down, but currently knocking around 40 degrees Celsius today. So I have put on the air conditioning. The behind the scenes stuff. That's what I want to say. is that usually when I'm recording Minecraft, I do shorter scenes. These are longer scenes. So between recordings, I would previously put on a bit of aircon if I needed the aircon, cool the place down, then continue on with the recordings after turning it off so that it can't be heard in the background. Now, I don't know, maybe it's okay and you won't hear it too much. You'll be listening for it now, so maybe you will. But it's on, and if it's there, hopefully it is not too distracting. I do need it today. So there you go. Little bit of behind the scenes. Anything in here that can be picked up? First aid, yes please. Oh, okay, we have a replacement for our fire extinguisher, so I might as well take this and use what's left of it. And set myself on fire. And then pick up... Can I drop this? Yes, I can. Pick up a new one. Glory days. And a Keep Calm Space Kitty poster. All day long taking that. PDA, let's see. Anybody talking to us on this?
Integrating new PDA data.
Today's menu, starter. Space Bear Veloute. Am I showing my ignorance there? I don't think I've ever... Like, I'm fairly well up on French cuisine, etc. What is that? A veloute? Veloute? Veloute. Veloute? Veloute. Since their introduction to the interstellar vacuum in the 21st century, microscopic tardigrades, or space bears, one of my favourite animals in the world. Is it an animal? That's for some of you biology people to tell me. It's microscopic, so I don't know. It is multicellular though, so perhaps. They've adopted and flourished where no other life form have survived. That's kind of based in reality. Tardigrades have been known to survive spaceflight on the outside of the ISS and other situations. It's kind of amazing. It's not kind of, it's absolutely amazing. Condensed into a smooth, nutty protein. Oh, for God's sake, you're cooking the protein-rich soup. There are freshest local ingredients available. They must be large, though. They must have gotten... You don't... How would you blend a microscopic organism? I'm not sure that's possible. It would just... Anyway. Main, cottage pie. Seems more reasonable. Or nutrient block rehydrated minced beef in its own gravy. Served with a topping of mashed Chinese potato. Why does the potato have a nationality? Picked fresh this morning from onboard grow beds. They do though. Potatoes have nationalities. I know I'm stereotyping myself by talking about potatoes in the middle of a gaming session because I'm Irish. However, like, you'll know the difference between an Irish potato and an Australian potato, or an American potato, for that matter, or any potato that is grown in different soil with different nutrients and different water, and that over time they become very different. Anyway, that's aside. Picked fresh this morning on board, a side of sautéed Chinese potato plant leaves, lovely, for the time-conscious consumer. Why? The usual nutrient block options are available. See, they may be consumed cold or reconstituted on-site fabricated dessert. Dried fruits and nuts. Boo. Unfortunately, a recent accident on Cargo Bay 3 involving the incorrect application of a repulsion cannon in combination with a modified battery charger resulted in the venting into space of all dehydrated desserts. Fruit and nuts will be the only available dessert for the next 39 weeks. This is the worst news yet. I know there's a bacterial infection spreading across the planet and threatening the lives on the entire globe, including myself. But some desserts would ease that pain, don't you think? And now, none. Look at this. Snap blue, baked potato, coleslaw, mac and cheese, garlic bread, biscuits. This is very Americanized. Biscuit with garlic bread. A biscuit is a cookie, guys. You know, biscuits. Chicken and pork, barbecue, sliced beef, ham and cheese. You're not eating very well, lads. I'll be honest with you. That sounds like a lot of processed crap. But each to their own. I'll leave that burning. It doesn't seem to be spreading. Strangely, none of the fires seem to be spreading. And then we've got this room here, which is just, oh good, filtered water, bits and pieces, more filtered water, nutrient blocks. I have more, to be honest, I'm going to leave those there. I have more than enough. There's nothing else here, I think. Lots of water, and I will take that because I'm a little dehydrated already. Water, it goes quickly. Look at my inventory though, it's starting to fill up. However, we're moving along. Back to the discussion of games, don't you think? I know this is all a little broken up, this conversation. It's how I like it. And if you're a follower of mine, it's how you like it too. The games, more games that we could play. Yeah, behind the scenes is what I was talking about. Something that I'd like to do. And I don't know if this is something that is possible to do on the second channel. If it's even possible to do and be in any way interesting or successful. Even on the third channel. I can scan these beds. I remember these carry-alls are useless. They look like they'd be great. But they're not. They only have like a couple of slots and they take up a huge amount of space in your inventory and stuff. I'm gonna leave those there. Bye. I had a great time years ago when I discovered The Sims. Think about it. Okay. I
New blueprint acquired.
played The Sims like not like a lot of people play it when they're streaming and stuff that I see. A lot of it is people enjoying making houses and stuff like that. That's not how I ever played it. I played more kind of rags to riches, like played the game as a character and
New blueprint acquired.
built up a career and got their skills up and their hobbies and built their family, etc., etc. Without role playing it too much. I did like, you know, rags to riches and then would develop the entire neighborhood.
Integrating new PDA data.
Let's look at this. Relationship, legal, something. What? That's the menu. Where have you put this one? Game? There it is. We'll listen to it. Okay, and then we'll come back to the Sims talk.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours
How much further can we do that?
to 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy
yuck.
for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
What did we just listen to? It was an unhappy couple. The end of a relationship. We just witnessed a destruction. Who talks like that though? You need to change your business model. You're better off without her, love. Alright, another battery. Running out of space for sure. I've got another PDA down here we can listen to or read. Before we move on. Where did it go? It was around here. Here it is. Arms pouch.
New PDA data.
Arms? Really? Why do you keep putting it in weird spots? There it is. We gotta read this one. Okay, charity is an archaic concept. Altera are just the best, aren't they? Which the realism of today's Alterans has rendered obsolete. What do they mean by Alterans? I thought Altera was a corporation. Like the people who work for Altera? Anyway, we understand that we are each responsible for ourselves, but the best way to get the most for ourselves is to work together with Altera, of course. The implication of this reasoning is clear. If someone is in need, they must find a way to be needed. Oh. Now I understand where that personality type came from. You need to look at your business model, blah, blah, blah. Altera Arms is a training academy for those that need to be needed. We're not a charity because we don't ask for handouts. We prefer to think of ourselves as a philanthropic beneficence facility service promoting synergy between... This seems familiar. There are places already like this in the world. AA operates on a lottery system. Of course it does. By investing any number of credits, you will be entered into our prize draw. Give us money to... Yeah. Large investments yield higher chances of winning. Of course it does. Your credits will go towards training unskilled colonists in vital tasks such as maintenance and interpersonal skills. The colonists receive this training voluntarily and free of charge, on condition of a minimum contract with one of our investors on completion of their training. This literally, some countries like run their financial systems like this. Can you believe it? And they don't read contracts like that in the same way that I just did. They read it like it's a serious way to speak to other adults. Instead of something like this. Nah. You know. Anyway, Altera, Evil Corp, we understand. And I think we're done in this section. Let me light the place up, make sure. So I've done that room, I've done this room, I've done that room. And now we can go down here? Or is this where I came? This might be where I came from. It is, that's the prawn bay. Alright, so then hang a left over here. And we're into new territory. Great stuff. You alright? You bearing with me? Have you got your tea and your snacks and everything? You having a good time? I hope so. This is like mostly one long take this time around. It's amazing movie making skills that you're seeing in front of you here. Inventory full. Yeah, okay. Open storage. You open some of them, but there's nothing in it. Open this storage, and there's nothing in it. Okay, so there's nothing here. I keep thinking I'm missing stuff. I probably am. Like, here's another poster, but we have one of these already, so I'm going to say that's enough. Prawn soup posters. Cabin 1. Oh, this is the one cabin. All right, grand. Let's have a little bite to eat. Nom nom nom. And let's have a little drink to drink. Slurp slurp slurp. And we have a little space in our inventory now. So this one, watch my memory. 18. Click it. 69. Yeah, baby. Open up. Great stuff. We have... Can I scan any of the furniture here? Arcade Gorge toy. What are those words together? Oh look, it's a little plushie. One in an arcade or something. Looks like a little bull or some such. That's cute. Kind of taking up space in my inventory, but it can't all be useful stuff. Sometimes it has to be cute and decorative, doesn't it? Wall shelves. We can have those. Scan. Yes, please. Yeah, speaking of cute decorative. So a lot of people play The Sims like that. And decorate up houses.
New blueprint acquired.
Play it like a doll's house to an extent, which is fun. But yeah, I play it, more baseball cap. Do I want that? I don't think I want the baseball cap. Screw that. So if that's something you'd like to see, let me know. If I get a big response, I'll know I'm not barking up the wrong tree. I thought at the time, starting to play The Sims and enjoying it a lot, years back, it'd be great. Like, it's a dream that I could at all make a living out of that. I'm not sure I see that happening anytime soon, but share your thoughts with me. Abandoned PDA says...
Integrating new PDA data.
Responsible autonomous relationships. This should be good. Where did you put that one? Public documents. Alright. Responsible Autonomous Relationships forward by Jenny Eckhart. What a good name for a responsible autonomous relationships author. Eckhart. All the good things in life are commodities. Oh, for God's sake. We trade love just as we buy and sell stock. We engage in human relationships when there is a fair exchange of values, support, motivation, affection. Nothing good is ever free. Hey, listen. You may technically be right, but it's hardly romantic now, is it? If every physical good in the Federation comes from a single supplier, it would constitute a dangerous monopoly. Correct. Personal relationships are the same. Oh. Is it important for people to get what they need from multiple sources? This is a weird way to try to get yourself a threesome, mate. Is that what's happening? If a person finds a better source of the goods they were... Oh no, they're just... I don't know. They are not wronging their original supplier by changing their purchasing... Was it Eckhart who was breaking up with her girlfriend in the PDA previously? I feel like it sounds like the same kind of discourse. If one member of a relationship should feel threatened or jealous, they must look at their own business model, it definitely is, and ask whether it is performing competitively. There's always room for improvement. You are a problem. Okay. Well, you know, everybody can live what way they wish and reap what they sow. Done that room. Talked about The Sims. Wondered if you'd like that. Did that part. This is the last part. I'm not sure. Do I have any of the... Yeah, I do have fire extinguisher left. So let's put this out rather than burn our shins off. Our shins are in a state at this point. Like they've been bitten by big crab-looking buggers. They've been burned. Captain's quarters! Oh, it's Captain's quarters! This is kind of why we're here. Although I didn't realize, but we were here to save the environment. But we did that. So now, Captain's quarters. So I'm going to have to search for the Captain's quarters. I guess it's in codes and clues. There it is. Captain's quarters. 2679. 2, 6, Anna. Open. Hello, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Would you be in your quarters by any chance? There's no bodies. Have you noticed? Not a single. Although I was going to have to be eaten by the crabs. But I haven't seen any crabs in this far. I guess it's the explanation though, isn't it? It's why there's no bodies. Abandoned PDA, Captain's log. Oh, alright. Kirk, let's hear you. Kirk or Picard? Fight it out in the comments. Get me some engagement. Thanks. Indigenous life forms? No. Where's the Captain's... This is it. I'm on it. Okay. Loading program. Craig McGill's simulator. That's a weird name. McGill simulator. I'm not sure that's of Irish descent. Size 1 player. Oh. Captain Hot Dog Hollister. Map Boreal 9. Resource. This is like the holodeck. Speaking of Star Trek, this is like the holodeck, isn't it? You're exploring a quiet alien backwater when the ship you arrived on here implodes. It must be the arachnid kidney poachers. It's the kidney poachers again. Quick, what will you do? Search the crash site, farm alien plants, use the tectonic de-imploder unavailable. Well, how will you do that then if it's unavailable? So you have to search the crash site, I guess. That's just what Craig McGill would do. After foraging for some hours, you've collected a number of potentially farmable foodstuffs. Which will you sustain yourself with? Stank root? Oh, daddy. Tree roaches? Or starwall eggs? While the starwall eggs are nutritious, the life cycle of these vast spacefaring creatures is much too slow to sustain a farm. And besides, their mother is extremely angry with you. Fight the starwall. apologize to the Star Wall, accept your fate. Craig McGill knows there's no reasoning with a mother scorned. You're not so much torn apart as swallowed whole and disintegrated. The atoms that you thought were you are gradually redistributed in service of the Star Wall's continued survival. Would you like to continue? No. GG. Skill issue. Alright, this thing is left. Data terminal, download data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Neptune escape rocket? Oh, look at this thing. Neptune escape rocket. The blueprint set was developed at... I'm going to change my... I'm looking at the sparkly thing. It's turning me blind. This blueprint set was developed at Altera headquarters specifically to get you off 4546B and back to the nearest phase gate. It takes into account local gravity, good, astronomical data, and available resources, and is piloted by AI. Well, that's good, because I can't drive for... It may be adapted to employ whatever power source is available, but it will require a lot of it. I see. Preparing me for the grind. It consists of 5 independently constructible elements. Launch platform. Floating platform provides a solid base from which to launch the rocket. I've never heard of a rocket launching from a... Like it'll land on a floating platform, but launching from a floating... That's asking for trouble. Possible, I suppose. But yeah. Gantry provides structural support. Stage 1. Primary thrusters for reaching atmospheric escape velocity, I suppose. Fuel reserve and cockpit. 1-person life support, short-range communications, adaptive power supply, orbital shielding on board. It has everything you might want. It's such a Christmas present. It's amazing. Warning: onboard AI will not launch if local threats are detected. Hint, hint, hint. Winkety, winkety. Warning: the use of alien materials to power the craft may increase its range in unpredictable ways? Ooh. Ooh, hint, hint, winkety, winkety. Oh. Okay, we'll keep that in mind, yeah? Yeah. Remind me to remember that. Prawn Suit Mark III. So, I hadn't read this. The pressure reactive waterproof nanosuit is a range of mechs designed to protect the pilot from extreme environments. It sounds great. The Mark III is the latest iteration and has so far only been rolled out by Alteras for their own high-value phase gate-related operations. The suit is fully insulated from the outside environment. Good, good, good. Powerful hydraulic limbs allow for manipulation of objects and powered traversal of the environment. Good, 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 good. Rear-mounted thrusters provide maneuverability in low-gravity environments. Fantastic. Good, good, good. A range of modifications are available to facilitate resource extraction and enhance exploration. The prawn suit, it's got you covered. Get all cheesy at the end, didn't they? What's this? An Aurora miniature. What do I drop to get the Aurora I must have Aurora miniature. Look at all the batteries I have now. I was complaining I didn't have a battery charger, and I still don't. But I guess I'm losing the titanium. I can get more of that. We can pick more stuff up. Aurora miniature. Yes. Definitely. Fabulous. Can I make it bigger so I can fly it around? I'll have a poster of the Aurora too. I'm getting all decorative-y now that they're giving me stuff for decorating. And I think that's it for Captain's Quarters. We've done it. Mission complete. We got our prawn suit. We discussed games and the Sims and all sorts of stuff that might be possible for the channel. We saved the environment. We scanned things like the bed. I still don't want the blue cap even though I have space for it. We did a lot of stuff. We got all this done. So now I guess I'm done in here. So back to base. And let's decide what's next. What's the next plan? Oh, wait. There's a bit down here I haven't done. Bear with me. We'll go swimming. This feels wrong. It feels really bad in here. There's all electrical stuff going off. I should be dead multiple times over. But I'm not. So, you know, we'll take it. Is there anything in here? It said something about a black box. That was a noise I didn't like. Music started. Is there a boss coming? It said something about a black box. Past this breach. I don't see anything standing out as... Oh, a black box. Am I going to die in here? You can't see anything, sorry. There's something down here. Oh, there's another room. Oh no. Oh, this is where we were. What is it? Yeah. Yeah, this is where we were. How did I not see that bit going down? Remember, I couldn't get in here and then I just went back. I didn't see this bit. And then I... Right. Is there anything the other end of this kind of tunnel-y area, maybe? So many pipes, it looks like an old Windows screensaver if you're of an age. Type 1 in chat if you know what I mean. I'm not streaming. Never mind. I don't think there's anything down here. Is this scannable? No. Do you like seeing me, like, fooster about and try to discover things, or do you just want me to cut all this out and just show you when I'm succeeding? Yeah. For now, I'll bring you along for a ride. I don't know if there's anything else. I mean, it totally said there was something to find down here, didn't it? That's what I read it as. There's another kind of a tunnel-y area over here, is there? Can't get past that. What is that? That's a... There's a bloody stalker in there. Is he just glitching through walls? That's an outside wall. I thought we had a mission. Save the stalker. 45 seconds. Go. I don't know. I don't think there's anything else in here. It is weird that it's here and there's nothing down here. That really... Oh, I'm stuck now. It really says to me that I'm missing something. There's these boxes as well. And then there's this tunnel over here. But the tunnel doesn't really lead anywhere. I look all around here very much so. And there's nothing up here. And there's nothing down here. And there's nothing to the edge. I think we're going back to base, lads. I think we might be done here. If I've missed something and you've played this in the past, tell me. So that I can come back and make sure to get all the things that we need to get. But for now, I'm very happy with what we've achieved in here. And I know my way out. So I'm going to do that and I'll meet you back at the base where we can discuss... Whoa! Ow! We can discuss what's next. Oh! I was just on my way out and I found this. There is another door. And I don't have a code for it. And I didn't find anything that says a code for it. So I don't have a code. Shall I try... What? Oh, that's not it. Back. The ship is moving, by the way. It makes it hard to point. Shall we try 1554? 15... I think that was one of them. That's not right. Shall we try 1869? That's not right. That's not the captain's quarters. We shall have to come back another day and open that up. Oh, hang on. Abandoned PDA, lab access. Are you kidding me?
Integrating new PDA data.
If you need to tweak your environment, please use the mod station. Code is 6483. Hit escape again. Grab a breath of air. And we'll go into the lab. This has got to be the last place. 64. No. Stop moving. Click. 64. 4. 4. 80. 80. Click. 83. Bugger. 80. I deleted the whole thing. 64. 83. I did it. Okay. What have we got in here? A microscope, non-functional, inventory full. I'll come back here for these. These are great little decorative pieces. I'll come back at some stage and get them. But for now... Do I have a counter? I think I must have scanned a counter at some stage. None of this stuff is scannable. We have a data terminal though. We have another door to open though. Cool. Okay, and another PDA. I hope you don't mind the PDAs. We're learning a lot though. We're getting through story elements. What can we learn from the hive mind of Strader 6? That's a good question. I've been wondering that. Is this it? Oh, it's going to play. Okay, good.
Average long-range transmission delay, 8 hours. Opening last recorded transmissions.
This is an emergency distress call. Aurora is on collision course with planet 4546b. Sending all available environmental data. Please respond with rescue solution. Out.
This is Altera HQ. Attached to this message, you should find the blueprints for an escape ship that we calculate will be capable of breaking orbit and getting you back to the nearest phase gate. Now, it's designed to use materials you can find in situ, but it's gonna need one hell of a power source. Now, we'll be sure to...
Aurora long-range communications really offline.
I might be about to die. I made it. I'm okay. Oh, jeez, that was close. Yep. You deserve to be coughing there, mate. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure that was that helpful. It was just acknowledgement that there is a blueprint for an escape pod, or escape ship. We have this though.
Data bank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
What? What was that? My PDA was corrupted, new blueprints have been updated, something. Sounded like two messages over each other. I think this area I was in this area, there's air up there, I could have had that air. I think I was in this area before, so that door opened from the inside but not the outside, but I had seen it from the outside. Yeah. Everything else in here I think we've gotten. I'm gonna go where there is some air and check and see if I can figure out what that last message was. Average long range, blah blah blah. This is an emergency address. That's, yeah. Okay, we've read that. Equipment. We've done that. We've done that. Habitat installation. Bloodlight. We've done that. Anything else? What can we learn? Okay, we haven't read that yet. Hive mind of Strader 6. How are the individuals which make up a hive mind to be categorized? Are they merely dumb components of the larger intelligent organism? Or is the larger mind merely a product of the independent organisms? Can it be both? I've been thinking about this recently. It's weird. In relation to ourselves and our microbiome. It's a whole thing. We define organisms by their traits, but find invariably that these traits depend on those of their I'm getting it hard to read that, moving around so much. A second. Their environment. The concept of a tadpole is meaningless without the concept of a frog it would develop into. I don't know. I'd ask the tadpole about that. The idea of a predator is empty without an understanding of its prey. That doesn't even apply to us anymore. Because we don't predate the way we used to. Anyway, this begs the question. If we define everything by reference to everything else, what have we actually explained? Fair enough. It suddenly became nihilistic. An illustrative experiment was recently performed on the hive mind colony discovered on Strader 6. A device was placed outside the nest which would electrocute individuals approaching it. Sounds lovely. An ant colony would have lost many individuals before a basic danger signal was successfully communicated between them, resulting in learned avoidance of the device. Successful, but costly. The Strader 6 colony quickly formed into two factions. One attempted to move the device by brutal force, sacrificing individuals as they did so. The second attempted to cover the device in sand. Yeah. Yeah. These two goals being mutually exclusive, a fight ensued. The first faction was beaten in virtue of their reduced numbers. Yeah, okay. The device was safely buried. The survivors called a truce. From the perspective of the individuals, this experience must have been horrific. From the perspective of the hive mind, a nagging problem had been overcome with the most effective solution. Which perspective is the correct one? Well, not being such a beep to put an electrocuting device outside their nest in the first place would be the solution. So, identify who the real attacker is and solve that problem. Yeah? Yeah. We suggest that it is neither. By attempting to fit such entities into a rigid set of concepts, we're painting onto the world a false impression of concreteness and meaning, which is a reflection of our concepts. Oh, this person has a bias. See fluid intake. In a moment, we describe Strader 6 individuals as attacking one another. We just describe microbes in the human body. Oh, here we go. Yet the Strader colony, like the body, cannot be healthy as a whole without the aggression of its components. On column bull, we describe neurons in the brain as being dumb. What? But brains as a whole as intelligent. I don't know who you're talking to, mate, lately, but nobody talks like that. But when an idea takes hold in the brain and forces out inferior ones, do we describe this as an act of aggression? Do we mourn the dead? Are you a scientist? When a philosophy, or maybe you're a philosopher, would explain a lot, or technology takes hold in a human society, when wars are fought over them and people die, is that rightly seen as being good or evil? This is not to undermine the meaning of our existence. From where we stand, our existence is very serious indeed, but is our civilization and our universe really any different from the colony on Strader 6? Is intelligence something limited to things of flesh and blood, or is the universe truly one giant intelligent system, and we but amoeba blowing self-important potholes in its surface? We would do well as scientists to remember that our goal is not to paint the world as we see it, but to see it as it truly is. I'd agree, mate. I would say follow your own teachings if that's what you actually think, because that was a lot of blatherskite, if you don't mind me using an Irish technical scientific term. I need a drink. Water, I mean. Don't take that as a complete dismissal of the premise, by the way, that was just discussed. I think that they are very natural, normal, and important questions to ask about such topics, but I would expect maybe a scientist trained in the field that I expected that person writing that was to maybe know a little more, discuss it a little more clearly, and less like a conspiracy theorist. Like, there are ideas in that script that are a little forced, but have some basis in reality. But when we look at what we actually know about things like the structure of the universe from microscopic to macroscopic, there aren't the seemingly natural connections that pop up in popular thinking about that kind of thing. For example, the Niels Bohr model of the atom that we were all taught in school, with a central proton and neutron surrounded by orbiting electrons, it doesn't exist in nature. It never has. It's just a way of explaining something to young people to make it more easy to understand, or give us a concept of it. And then you learn later in life, if you continue in education, that we were lied to, and it doesn't really exist like that. An atom can only really be thought of in probabilistic terms, as a cloud of possible arguments that something might come into existence or not at any given time, depending on whether it is being observed or not, etc., etc., etc. And there's a whole study into quantum mechanics that will lead you to a better understanding of what an atom, I won't say looks like, but how it exists in the universe. And we currently have lots of gaps in our knowledge about what that actually might look like if we were able to see it. But it certainly isn't the original view that we were taught in school. And so, to imagine that that is the smaller version of the larger macro construct, such as our orbiting planets around the sun that makes up our solar system, and our galaxy with stars orbiting a central massive black hole, or it's all just like Russian dolls, smaller versions as you dig down, or larger versions as you move up in scale. It's not how the universe actually is.
Aboard, Captain.
Thank you very much. So then, like, to imagine neurons in the brain in a similar capacity as the universe at large, you know, it all kind of seems the same because it's smaller things, but lots of them floating around and randomly communicating, and therefore shouldn't consciousness come out of that on the macro scale when it does on the micro scale? Blah, 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 blah. Because there's no evidence for that. Not that it's absolutely not possible, but there's no evidence, and so it's scientifically not interesting. You know what I mean? If it's interesting to you as a concept, fine. If it's one of those things that you go, oh, well, therefore it must, or oh, it seems to me that it should be, and I think that it is likely, then that's not science, that's wishful thinking. It's the beginning of an hypothesis, I'll grant you that, so it's something that can be chased down to become a theory if you have the evidence in time, but so far there's no evidence that the universe operates as a large brain at all. Now you can get into the calculation at the subatomic level if you want and start talking about entanglement and the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, and whether that might indicate that there is a deeper level of connectivity amongst matter particles, and of course dark matter that we know nothing about. All of that is big ifs, and there's possible likelihood, and I mean possible like tiny amounts right now of likelihood that comes out at being an interconnectivity that becomes aware in the end. But it's, like I said, it's scientifically uninteresting because there is just zero evidence for it so far. Discuss amongst yourselves. You didn't expect that, did you? You don't get this in Minecraft, do you? Yeah. Either way, interesting concepts, I suppose. Here we are, here we be. We have gone through that thing there, which looks a lot larger on the outside than what we've gone through just now that I look at it. But now that we've done it and we have collected everything inside, there's a couple of things that I want to do. I want to make the prawn suit, but to do that I'm going to need a lot of resources, so that's going to take a little bit of time. I also want to go search around a little bit more, but I'll do it in a more appointed way than I did in the first couple of episodes. So I'm going over here because we have a radio message to pick up that is ready for us, and every time I've taken a radio message so far, it's pointed me very far away from my current base. So I'm going to assume that that's going to happen again. All of the life pods have kind of landed in a circle around where I landed, which makes sense. It's where they want us to start. So I'm going to listen to the radio message, get the next location, if that's what it's going to do, of the next life pod that we need to go investigate, and then we'll go and do that. But that is for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments if you did. Don't forget to like and do the subscribing if you haven't subscribed already. The more the merrier as we build this channel. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. Slán live.